some people have this OCN, obsessive compulsive neurosis. I'm a doctor. Sometimes you do excessive things, in your obsession. Coming to the first question, that you spit excessively and you think that if you don't spit, your fast will break. There are some Muslims who think that if they swallow the saliva, their fast will break. This is a big misconception. Swallowing your saliva does not break your fast. And it is impossible for you to remain full day without swallowing your saliva. According to medical science, on average, every day, an average human being excretes, an average human being secretes 0.5 to 1.5 liters of saliva every day. Without stimulation in your mouth, on average, 0.3 to 0.4 ml is secreted every minute. When you're sleeping, 0.1 ml is secreted per minute. That means if you sleep for 8 hours, 0.1 multiplied by 60 becomes 6 ml, multiplied by 8 hours, 48 ml. So approximately 1 small cup of saliva or a quarter glass of water or a quarter glass of saliva is secreted if you sleep for 8 hours normally. That means you are ingesting in your sleep 1 small cup of saliva or a quarter glass of saliva. Normally, if you are eating or chewing something, the rate of secretion of saliva increases. It goes up to 4 to 5 ml a minute. But if you are not stimulated, as I mentioned, the average is 0.3 to 0.4 ml per minute. Take average of 0.35 ml per minute. That means if you fast average for 10 hours, every hour you will secrete 0.35 ml into 60 into 10, it comes to 210 ml of saliva in 10 hours. That means on average, if you're fasting, you are ingesting 1 full glass, more than 1 full glass of saliva in 1 day of fasting. It is normal. Nowhere does the Quran or Hadith say that you have to split out, that you have to spit your saliva. Whatever normal saliva that is secreted and you ingest, that is permissible. Voluntarily, you cannot keep on thinking and getting excessive saliva and accumulating in your mouth and then you ingest, then that is wrong. But normally when you're talking, when you're sleeping, when you're awake, the saliva comes, it goes into your stomach, it is permitted. It is a stupidity that you have to keep on spitting every few minutes. And I know that. When I was in school, I had 1 or 2 of my friends who were Muslims who used to always keep on spitting. And when they're sitting in the class, then they will spit in the handkerchief. Fools. This is the lack of deen, lack of knowledge of deen. So let me tell you that you can very well ingest your saliva. Don't purposely think and secrete purposely saliva in your mouth and then ingest. That is wrong. But normally what is there, ingest it, it is perfectly fine. It is sometimes a waswasa of the Satan, of the shaitan, telling you, okay, go and spit, trying to create problems. And if you keep on spitting the full day, there will be a health problem. You may get dehydrated. So it is nonsense. Forget about it. Very well, behave normally. What saliva comes out, it goes in automatically. You don't have to ingest it. It goes in automatically. It's not done voluntarily.